Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Now, higher prices have been making everything more difficult, including prepping. But that doesn't mean that we have to give up on being prepared. There are still plenty of budget-friendly essentials that you can stockpile without breaking the bank. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. First up on our list is canned goods. These humble items often get overlooked, but they can be a real game changer when it comes to stretching your dollar. Now, I know what you're thinking. Canned goods? Really, Junior? But let's dive a little deeper into why these items deserve a spot in your pantry. But hear me out. Canned goods are still an economical way to set food aside. You can find fruits, vegetables, and meats for around $1 or $2 per can, sometimes even less if you catch a sale. These prices are hard to beat, especially when you're trying to make every penny count. And the best part is that canned goods have a long shelf life, so you can buy them now and not have to worry about them going bad for months or even years down the road. This means you can stock up when prices are low and have a reliable food source ready whenever you need it. Another great thing about canned goods is their versatility. You can use them in a variety of recipes, from soups and stews to casseroles and salads. They can be a lifesaver on busy nights when you need to whip up something quick and nutritious. Look for sales and stock up when you can. Remember, every can counts. And don't forget to check the expiration dates to ensure you're using the oldest cans first. This way, nothing goes to waste, and you always have fresh supplies on hand. So next time you're at the grocery store, don't pass by the canned goods aisle. Take a moment to explore the options and consider how these affordable items can help you stretch your dollar further. With a little planning and smart shopping, you can build a well-stocked pantry that will serve you well in the long run. Canned goods are a fantastic way to save money and ensure you always have food on hand. They are budget-friendly, have a long shelf life, and can be used in countless recipes. So go ahead, give canned goods a chance and see how they can help you stretch your dollar. Happy shopping, and may your pantry always be full. Next up are two items that no prepper should be without: salt and sugar. These two simple ingredients are often overlooked, but they are absolutely vital for a variety of reasons. Let's dive into why they are so essential and how they can be used in your daily life and emergency situations. Salt is essential for preserving food, which is crucial if you need to store food for long periods. It helps to prevent the growth of bacteria and mold, ensuring that your food remains safe to eat. Beyond preservation, salt is indispensable for flavoring your meals, making even the blandest food taste better. In a pinch, salt can also be used for medical purposes, such as cleaning wounds or making a saline solution for dehydration. Sugar, on the other hand, is a great source of quick energy. When you're in a survival situation, having a fast source of calories can make a big difference. Sugar is also incredibly versatile in the kitchen. It can be used to make jams, jellies, and other preserves, which are not only delicious but also a great way to store fruits for long periods. And the best part is that both salt and sugar are incredibly inexpensive. You don't have to break the bank to stock up on these essentials. You could probably get enough of each to last you a year in one trip to the grocery store. Imagine the peace of mind knowing you have a year's supply of these essentials. I recommend buying the largest bags you can find to get the best value for your money. Not only will you save money in the long run, but you'll also ensure that you have enough to meet all your needs, whether it's for cooking, preserving, or emergency situations. So next time you're at the store, don't forget to stock up on these essential items. If you're looking for a cost-effective way to put food on the table, look no further than fishing. It's not just a hobby, it's a practical skill that can provide you with fresh, healthy meals. Picking up some basic fishing gear is a great investment, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You can start with just the essentials and gradually build up your collection as you become more experienced. You can get fishing line, which is the backbone of your setup. It's important to choose the right type of line for the kind of fish you're targeting. Lead sinkers help your bait sink to the right depth, and lures can attract different types of fish. There are many kinds of lures, each designed to mimic the movement of various prey, and hooks for not a lot of money at all, especially if you shop around and compare prices. Hooks come in various sizes and shapes, so it's good to have a variety on hand to match the fish you're after. And once you have your gear, you can use it to catch fish in lakes, rivers, and streams all over the place. Each type of water body offers a unique fishing experience and different species of fish. Just be sure to check your local fishing regulations before you cast a line. Regulations can vary widely depending on the location and the time of year, and they are in place to help preserve fish populations and ensure sustainable fishing practices. Once you've caught your fish, the next step is to clean and prepare it. This can be a rewarding part of the process, as you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. There are many ways to cook fish, from grilling to baking to frying, each bringing out different flavors and textures. Fishing can also be a great way to spend time with family and friends. Teaching a child to fish can be a memorable experience, and fishing trips can create lasting bonds and cherished memories. Moreover, fishing offers a chance to connect with nature. Whether you're fishing at sunrise or sunset, the tranquility of the water and the beauty of the surroundings can be incredibly calming and rejuvenating. And let's not forget the thrill of the catch. There's nothing quite like the excitement of feeling a tug on your line and reeling in a big fish. It's a moment of triumph that makes all the effort worthwhile. Remember, though, that fishing isn't just about catching fish. Many anglers practice catch and release to help maintain fish populations and ensure that future generations can enjoy the sport as well. So, whether you're fishing for food, for fun, or for the love of the outdoors, it's a rewarding activity that offers many benefits. Pack up your gear, head to your favorite spot, and enjoy the experience of catching your own meals. Staying clean is crucial for maintaining good health, especially during an emergency situation. And one of the best ways to do that is to have a good supply of hygiene items on hand. Wet wipes, moist towelettes, sanitizing wipes, and hand sanitizer are all essential for keeping clean when you can't take a real bath or shower. And the good news is that these items are relatively inexpensive, especially if you buy them in bulk. I recommend keeping a stash of hygiene items in your bathroom, your car, and your bug-out bag. Getting sick can be especially dangerous during an emergency situation. That's why it's important to have a good supply of over-the-counter medications on hand. Many over-the-counter medications are still relatively cheap. You can get common pain relievers and fever reducers for just a couple of dollars per bottle if you buy the generic versions. I also recommend having some anti-diarrhea medication, antacids, and allergy medicine on hand. And don't forget about any prescription medications that you or your family members take regularly. Along with medications, it's also a good idea to have a basic supply of medical supplies on hand. Antiseptics, antibiotic ointment, cotton balls, and Q-tips are inexpensive and useful for treating small injuries. You can find these items at most drugstores and grocery stores. I recommend putting together a small first aid kit that you can keep in your home and another one that you can take with you in your car or bug-out bag. Gloves. Protecting your hands. Gloves are one of those things that you don't think about until you need them. But when you need them, you really need them. Stockpile gloves for various tasks. Military wool glove liners, work gloves, nitrile gloves, and thicker kitchen-style gloves are all useful. You can find gloves at most hardware stores, home improvement stores, and even some grocery stores. I recommend having a variety of gloves on hand so that you're prepared for any situation. Fire starters, igniting your resourcefulness. Fire is one of the most important things that you need to survive in an emergency situation. It provides warmth, light, and the ability to cook food. That's why it's so important to have a reliable way to start a fire. Disposable lighters, grill-style lighters, ferro rods, and storm-proof matches are all affordable and essential for starting fires. I recommend having at least 2 or 3 different methods of starting a fire in your bug-out bag and at home. Lights illuminating the darkness. When the grid goes down, you're going to need a way to see at night. Small flashlights, LED lanterns, and headlamps are inexpensive and useful for emergencies. Harbor Freight blue lights are a good example. You can find these items at most hardware stores, sporting goods stores, and department stores. I recommend having a variety of lights on hand so that you're prepared for any situation. Sewing supplies, mending and repairing. Being able to sew is a valuable skill to have, especially in an emergency situation. Thread, pins, and sewing needles are inexpensive and useful for making repairs. Check thrift stores for old clothes to use as fabric patches. You can find these items at most fabric stores, craft stores, and even some grocery stores. Having a basic sewing kit on hand so that you can make simple repairs to your clothing and gear. Stay prepared, stay affordable. Thanks for watching.